Hey, welcome back to Beard Squid. In this video, we're going to work out the surface area of pyramids. Now, I'm going to show you 4 easy steps to work out the surface area of any given pyramid, so make sure you stick around to the end. Coming up. Okay, so let's start off by looking at the following pyramid. We're going to find the total surface area of the pyramid. We have a base of 24 meters and we have a slant height of 20 meters. Now, if you can see the floating 3-dimensional pyramid, what we can do is we can look at the bird's eye view and we can take the net of the pyramid. Now that's step 1. Step 1 is to take the net of the shape. Now we can start labeling each edge of the pyramid. So we know that the slant height is 20 meters, and that's the same all the way around. And we know that the base is 24 meters. In step 2, what we're going to do is we're going to divide that net into its separate shapes, and we're going to try to work out the area of each shape. Now you can see that I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 faces, and the easiest way to do this is to start with a base, and the base is 24 meters by 24 meters. Now I can work out the area by doing the length times the width, and since it's 24 by 24, that gives me a total area of 576 meters squared. Now if I look at the triangle, I have an issue because I have 24 meters as the base and I have 20 meters as the slant height. What I need to work out is I need to work out the perpendicular height. So what I'm going to do for step 3 is I'm going to take half of that triangle, so I have a base of 12 meters. I still have the slant height of 20 meters, but now I can work out the height, the perpendicular height, using Pythagoras' theorem. Now if you're not familiar with Pythagoras' theorem, I would link a video in the cards above and in the description below about Pythagoras' theorem, so you can check that out and get familiar with the concept. Now moving on, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take h as A, 12 can be B, and 20 would represent C because that's the hypotenuse of the triangle, and I know that because it's opposite the right angle as well as being the longest side of the triangle. So if I set up the equation, I've got h squared plus 12 squared is equal to 20 squared, and if I use inverse operations, I can move the 12 squared on the right hand side. That would give me 20 squared minus 12 squared is equal to h squared. And then h would be equal to the square root of 400 minus 144. And that's basically just the square of 20 and 12. And so if I do the square root of 400 minus 144, I get the square root of 256. And that means that therefore h is equal to 16. Okay, so what we can do now is use that perpendicular height of 16 meters to work out the area of the triangle, using area of a triangle as base times height divided by 2. So I know that the base is 24 and the height is 16. We're going to divide that by 2, and that's going to give us a total area of 192 meters squared. So the fourth and final step is to add all the surfaces of the pyramid to work out the total surface area. Now I know that I have 4 triangles, so I can take 192, multiply it by 4 to get 768 meters squared. And remember that we had that base, which was 24 by 24. That gave us a total area of 576. So if I add those two together, I would get a total surface area of 1,344 meters squared. Okay, so to recap, step 1 was to draw the net. Step 2 was to find the surface area of each of the faces. And step 3, in this case, was to use Pythagoras' theorem. Step 4 was to add up all those faces to get the total surface area, which in this case was 1344 meters squared. So what I want you to do is to pause the video here and to calculate the total surface area of the following pyramid. And once you've worked it out, put your answer in the comment section below. As always, thanks for watching. If you found the video helpful, then drop me a like and share it with a friend. And if you have any comments or any questions, put them in the comment section below. I've made a whole bunch of videos on the surface areas of other 3D shapes, including prisms and cylinders. So make sure you check those out. And consider subscribing for more math videos, and I'll see you in the next one.